So after graduating high school, I was already in the workforce, and I just continued to pick up more hours. I was working at Burger King, started picking up more hours. I was already a cook there and a cashier. It was hard work. You know what I'm saying? My first job, man, it was hard work. They weren't paying nothing. I mean, minimum wage back then about like $5.15 or something. They ain't paying nothing, and they working you so hard. It was the hardest I ever worked in my life. My first job. Like I said, I had to do everything there. I cooked, I cleaned, unload trucks, swept parking lots. I even went to be the manager. At one time, I tried to be the manager. I went out for a manager position. They had an opening for breakfast shift manager, and I went for that. And it took me through all this training. I had to learn everything. That's how I learned everything at this store. I'm ordering trucks, taking inventory, counting the safe, opening the store. Somebody did all this. It's something that made me think I'm about to get a job. I'm sitting there doing all this extra working double shifts, and they ain't even trying to pay me. I went through all the training to be the breakfast manager, and they didn't hire me. They said I didn't pass the test. I had to go take a little test. They said I didn't pass. And I don't know how I ain't passed when I had more knowledge than a lot of people that was in there. So I think I gotta do all this stuff. And I said, man, I'm cleaning up, throw up at the play area, cleaning bathrooms, washing walls down, cleaning ovens, and they don't even get what they need to get the job done. I'm scraping the broiler, doing so many jobs, and y'all don't want to pay nobody nothing. And y'all see why people don't want to work, like, because y'all want to slave them. Y'all don't want to pay them for the jobs that they don't. You'll have a person working 5 different jobs. If I'm just a cook, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Cooking, I'm supposed to be doing all this and that. You want me to do all these extra jobs, but you don't want to pay me. So they went out for their management position and didn't get it. They sent me back to being a regular employee. I might have had the keys to the cash register and everything. But they don't want to pay nobody. They want you to learn everything so they can only just have a couple of people at work and just work the mess out of them. Because we used to have a full shift. We had somebody working on the specialty board. We had somebody on drive-through. Somebody working the front counter orders. And y'all said that they want to have one employee doing multiple jobs. That wasn't cool to me at all. You gotta clean out this, clean that, do this, do that, unload trucks, put the truck up. And you don't want to pay nobody nothing like $5 something. They didn't want to hire me because I dressed. I know what I'm saying. I used to wear my clothes bag. I ain't like wearing fitted clothes here. I got a nice ass on me, you know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers was gay. Hey, I used to have to took my shirt tail in at work. I used to hate that shit. Motherfuckers staring at your ass and shit. Gay as a motherfucker at the workplace. They still like that man brought this dude in to take the breakfast shift job that I went out for. He came in, he don't know nothing. They trained him, he got the job. And somebody, the man was gay as hell and didn't know anything. I was like to ask him where to dump the grease out. Well, I don't know. I guess you're supposed to go dump it out in the grass over there. This man told me to go dump the dirty grease out in the grass. Because he didn't know what you're supposed to do with the dirty grease. But he got the job. I'm cleaning out the fryer, doing all that. I did not get that job, man. I said I was mad. Doing all that hard work for nothing. And you ain't getting paid anything. You can't barely afford nothing. I'm still trying to save up and give me a car. I eventually saved up and got me a car. It was a little cheap car. Spent probably a little $1,200 or something on my first car, Crown Vic. And that junk had a whole bunch of problems. And I ain't had no money to sit there to be putting my car in no shop. I had to do what I had to do. Yo, that's my first job. And I'm like, man, you gotta work this hard. It's just like slavery. And I'm like, come on, man. And America got all this money, but they don't want anybody to have none of it, and you just turn people out. That's all you're doing. You're working them to death. And I say, I would tell these man worked on double shift, man. They go out for a damn job so I can get a better pay, and y'all discriminated against me. And this man didn't know nothing, man. Gay as hell. The motherfucker even came on to me one day. I'm sitting up there cleaning out the fryer. We about to close. It's me and him there. And we sitting up there trying to close the damn store up. I done went over there to the little fryer where they, you know what I'm saying, where the fries at. I'm about to clean it out. And I reached for it, you know what I'm saying? About to pull the hold the thing that hold the fries out so I can go wash it. And once I grab onto that, my manager is behind me, and he grabs me from behind on the shoulder, put his hand on my shoulder while I'm picking this motherfucker up. I dropped it back down and turn around, and this motherfucker behind me just looking. I got to make the choice to sit up there and dick this man in his goddamn face or going on by my business. I just looked at this man like, you lost your goddamn mind. He looking all scared and shit, and he just walked off. And the man never said nothing to me ever again. But I'm pissed off that this man stood up there got my goddamn job, and then you pull some goddamn gay shit. Alright, eventually stopped working there, but I was working somewhere else at the same time I was working there. I had got a job overnight at Target, so I worked at Burger King and Target, juggling 2 jobs, man. 2 jobs. All depressed. I'm drinking and shit. I'm drinking a lot at a young age. And you know what I'm saying? Drinking a whole bunch of drinks because I'm working at Burger King. You know, the drinks right there, so I'm drinking a whole bunch of drinks, I'm drinking alcohol. And one day I just get sick as hell. I come down with the sickness. I ain't know what the hell wrong with me. I'm talking about I'm in so much pain that I gotta lay on the floor. I'm laying on the floor at work in the break room. Don't know what's wrong. I'm in so much pain. Then one of my coworkers come bring me some Sprite, and it just made it even worse. I had to call my mom, come get me, and eventually ended up going to the doctor. They found out that I got had kidney stones. Yep, doing all that drinking the cheap alcohol, drinking on drinks, and over the kidney stone. I got to go down there to the kidney doctor. I'm down there with nothing but old men. They looking like, what you doing down here? They couldn't even believe it. Yep. You know what I'm saying? You got to take care of yourself. Drink that water. And that's what I wasn't doing. I wasn't eating right, no none of that. Eating nothing but fast food. Ain't no getting sick, man. I'm trying to get my goddamn money up, man. Like, man, the job just wasn't paying enough. So I ain't end up, you know what I'm saying? Shit, man, the job wasn't paying enough. So I ended up selling a little weed. They started selling weed, man. Didn't know too much about it, know none of that, but I just jumped in head first, trying to sell me some weed. One day, my mama find my weed. She brought that weed in the house. She found it, and she put me out, man. Put me out. And I ain't had nowhere to go. And then I was there working another job. I'm working overnight. And she put me out, man. I ain't had nowhere to go. So I man, talking to a few of my co-workers, you know what I'm saying, trying to see if I can go to one of their house for the night. You know what I'm saying? I messed up. And I had girlfriends I would talk to at the time. And my wife, shoot, I want to go stay with them for about 2 weeks. You know, she wasn't my wife at the time. She was just a friend. But I didn't want to go to none of my relatives' houses. Had people all up in my business. And they wouldn't know they weren't gonna be having no weed up in their house. So, you know what I'm saying? I stayed there with my girl folks, man, for about 2 weeks. I had to get on down. I seen how rough it was for her living over there. So she was staying there. Her sisters, cousins, auntie, all these people up in one house, man. Her brothers and sisters, the sisters' kids, the auntie kids, man, all in one house. So I was like, oh no, I got the roll. Seeing him, man, how them folks living, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh no. They had roaches bad, boy. Coming from the hood, you know what I'm saying? Anybody come from the hood, man, probably gonna have roaches, man. I don't know what these roaches on. What type of drugs these roaches on, man? Them drugs, man, roaches gotta be on drugs. But them motherfuckers gonna die, they just multiply. So, yup. After living on 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? My mom, she co-signed for me and my sister apartment, and they were my first apartment. Got my own apartment, you know what I'm saying, with my sister. Yeah. I had a few girlfriends, but you know what I'm saying, there's one of my girlfriends that I spent a lot of time with, you know what I'm saying, but my heart went out to her, but she already had kids. Like, none of my girlfriends had no kids. She like, the only one I was an older chick I was talking to, she had like a daughter, but she had 2 kids at such a young age. Like, she was still in school. I couldn't even believe it. I'm like, what? You got 2 kids? I did not believe she had 2 kids. I was like, they're trying to help take care of them. You know what I'm saying? Her family was struggling, so trying to help out on, you know what I'm saying, on diapers and stuff for her daughter and stuff like that. Yeah. That's how it was once I got up out of high school. Number working and chasing after the women. I don't even say working, I call it slaving because I was working entirely too hard.